So not only do I have to beat the face, but I have to beat the time too. Welcome. Oh wow, don't mind this roller. I just have it in my hair because I wanted my bang to stay curled without like having to pin it, so I just have this in my hair. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sahara Coleman. Today's video is going to be an affordable drugstore 5-minute makeup challenge. You set a timer for 5 minutes and you see if you could get your makeup done in about 5 minutes. And because I'm doing this like specifically for people who are going back to school soon or have gone back to school or for work, it's going to be more of like a natural type of finish and affordable, using all drugstore products. No expensive products here. No expensive products here. All right, first things first, make sure to get out everything that you're gonna use. So I gotta do that now and I'll be back on camera with that. About 2 minutes in and my camera dies, I'm gonna be mad, so I'm gonna try to do it. No, 5 minutes, yeah. We are starting the timer now. All right. So I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama Shaping Chalk. I like using this one right here for my brows. Oh, I just messed up. I cleaned it up. It's really easy to get through them quick with this product, and I'll show you guys why after. You just brush through them right quick. Did my timer just shut off on me? Or is it still going? I need to fix that brow. I'll fix it later. Shoot, I don't have time. We're using primer next. Gonna put on some primer now. Foundation next. Concealer. I think that we're doing pretty good. Oh dear God. I really need to clean up my brows, so I'm just gonna run this along here and along here. What's going on? Alright, sponge is still damp, but it's completely fine. I'm also just gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with this too. Let me go in and set it with some powder. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead rest of the face as well. Oh gosh, why is everything starting to drop? Oh, I don't have time. Oh, the timer stopped? Really? I didn't even get the rest of my makeup on. Oh, that is just great. How did it stop so quick? How did I even do 5 minutes? I think I was wasting too much time. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this video and still do a natural look for you guys. I knew I wasn't gonna make the 5 minutes. I should have just went ahead and finished cleaning up my brows. Man, this is a complete fail. And I dropped something and I don't know where it went. This is still gonna be a quick and easy makeup look, just not within 5 minutes. Brought it down a little bit too far. I'm not mad at it. I am mad at that timer though. I wasn't ready. I was planning this yesterday and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna beat that time. I have all my products that I want to use in a list and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be good. Too much. I feel like there may not be a possible way to get the makeup done within 5 minutes without having to do everything that we normally do in makeup. I'm like, now I'm ready to just take my time. Now that we have the mascara done and it's pretty much all over my lid, I'm just gonna go over it with some more eyeshadow real quick. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Alright. I feel like I should not have had that roller in my hair for as long as I did. I've had it in my hair for about like 3 hours, so that's why my bangs are so... So starting with the brows, I use the Maybelline Brow Drama Shaping Chalk. And I've already done a video explaining this product. It has a flat applicator and then on the side it's more thin. So I like to just run it across my brows. It's like one swipe, well a couple of swipes, and you're pretty much good. But it's very easy to use and you could just get it on like this. And then you turn it sideways when you want to get the tail or when you want to do like an outline of the brow. What did I use next? I think after I did brows, I used the primer. So this is the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. This one right here, all you have to do is just swipe it on your face. You don't have to worry about using a primer that you have to squeeze out of the tube, or you have to pump out because you might end up pumping out or squeezing too much. And I do see a lot of people complain about that when using primers. They say, oh, I use too much. For foundation, I use the Black Opal True Color foundation stick. This one is the same thing as the primer. It's a stick foundation, so all you have to do is just swipe it on your face. You don't have to worry about pumping out too much product. All you have to do is just use a brush and you're pretty much good to go. And with stick foundations, you always want to make sure to use a brush rather than a sponge. A brush will help you keep that full coverage effect rather than using a sponge that would definitely sheer it out. The Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is kind of the same thing as like the primer. I'd rather use like a stick concealer, because all you have to do is just twist it open and then swipe it on your face like that, rather than using a concealer like the LA Girl Pro Concealer that you have to try to squeeze out of the tube, and you might squeeze out too much, you may not squeeze out enough, and it just gets kind of messy and then it just goes everywhere. The Black Radiance True Complexion Setting Powder. I use this one because I love it. It has a yellow undertone to it, and it's also probably the only drugstore powder that I have, besides the Sonia Kashuk one, but I really don't like using this one. It looks too ashy on the skin. The Ashley Tisdale and BH Cosmetics palette. The reason that I picked up this palette, and this is the Beach Goddess palette, and I also have the Night Goddess palette. I did a tutorial on this, I see that, but I reached for this palette instead of any other one because this is kind of like your all-in-one palette. It has the plastic that tells you the name, so I just pulled that off during the video. But in this palette, you get a bronzer, a highlighter, a blush, and eyeshadows. So if you're in a hurry, you might want to go for a palette that's like an all-in-one palette. And I'm just going to show you guys right quick. So I use the shade Sicily's, which is this bronzer. St. Lucia, which is the highlighter. Love the highlighter and the bronzer, and the blush too. And this is the shade Bermuda. For the eye look that I did today, that you may not be able to really even see because my camera is not picking it up right for some reason. I don't know, hold on. I think it's these bangs. My camera's not reacting right with the bangs. For all over the lid to set it, I use this shade right here called Cabo. For the crease, I went in with this deeper shade, this deeper warm chocolatey shade called Aruba. Put that in the crease, and then dragged it down to the lower lash line as well. And then to kind of soften the look up, I went back into the shade Cabo right here. And then for the lid, I started out with Fiji, and then I went in with the shade next to it called Maui, because Fiji wasn't like popping. It is a lighter shimmery. And for the inner corner, I use the shade called St. Lucia right here. For mascara, I use the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. The only reason I really use this mascara is because it's the only drugstore priced mascara that I have right now. All of my other drugstore ones sold out. They dried out, so I had to throw them away, and mostly the rest of my mascaras are very high-end, like Lancome, Marc Jacobs. I do like this one. It does pretty much give me something to work with. Not much. The thing that I'm not too fond about this mascara is that the wand is a little bit too thick all the way around, so it does kind of get everywhere if you're not too careful, and especially if you're in a rush, you definitely don't want to go for something like this. For the lips, I used e.l.f. Mocha Twist lip gloss. I love this lip gloss. This has become my all-time favorite lip gloss because it is like a nice brown shade. It may not look brown right now up against my skin tone, but it is kind of like more of a brown shade. To finish off everything, I use the Mario Bedescu spray. Love this spray. It's like probably the best spray ever, because not only is it good for like setting your makeup, of course it's not going to allow your makeup to last all day, but not only is it good for setting your makeup, but it has really good ingredients in there, especially for skincare. You have aloe, cucumber, and green tea, so just spray it all over your face. And I think there's a bottle that's smaller than this one, so they have like a small, medium, and large size, so you can just have this on the go as well. Now I'm gonna move on to like the don'ts, which I had it written down so I don't miss out on anything. So the first don't that I have is you don't want to apply false lashes, because then you have to apply the glue. What was that? Something in my ring light. You have to apply the glue onto the lashes, and then you have to wait 30 seconds for them to get tacky. Then you have to apply them, and you may not apply them evenly. And through the day, lashes will tend to go up in the inner corner. Sometimes, depending on the lash glue, of course, and maybe the lashes if they're your correct shape, I don't know. The next don't I have is liquid liner. Liner and on the lash line is fine. You could do it if you want to. Not everyone wears it, but you can. But the liner that I'm talking about is liquid liner when you're doing a wing. Just master applying lashes and liquid liner, and then the next you could just be complete trash at applying it, and it just looks like you're like, I don't know, it looks a mess. So when you're in a hurry, try to stay away from applying a wing liner. So the next makeup don't that I have is liquid lipstick. So with liquid lipsticks, you have to apply them as even as possible, because how you apply them is how it's gonna dry on your lips. And liquid lipsticks do tend to be too drying, and they will kind of crack. So you definitely kind of want to stay away from liquid lipsticks. It's so easy to just reapply. Alright, now it's so easy to just apply lip gloss and then reapply it, and they also take at least 30 seconds to a minute to dry, and that's too long to have to wait, and you don't want to risk smudging it. Unless that's something that you want to wear throughout the day, go ahead, be my guest, be my guest, be my guest. Put my makeup tips to the test. It's cream slash liquid blush. So with that, you want to stay away from cream slash liquid blushes, because blushes can tend to be too pigmented, and you definitely don't want something on your cheeks like that to easily make you look like a clown. They do take a little bit longer to blend out as well, so just go in with a powder, maybe more of a sheer blush. So the next don't is a cream slash liquid highlighter. Pretty much the same thing. You don't want to apply too much, and also last time I did apply a liquid highlighter, it actually did pick up some of my foundation. So with that being said, I do hear about a lot of people when they apply a liquid highlighter, it does pick up the foundation as well. If you do apply a cream or liquid highlighter, apply it under your makeup and then apply your foundation and powder over that, and it'll give a nice natural glow from within type of look. But don't apply it on top unless you have time to fix that. But we all know ain't nobody got time for that. The next one is cream slash liquid bronzer. Exact same thing. It takes too much to blend it out, and that could be a little bit more messier looking if you catch my drift. So bronzer make you look like nice and glowy. They could bring a lot of good warmth. It brings warmth to your face, but bronzers can easily make you look muddy. Let's see, I think the last makeup don't I have is contour. You don't want to apply contour, because with contour you have to be more specific on where you apply your contour, and you don't have time to apply bronzer, contour, and all of that. So just apply a nice bronzer. You could just, you know, hold up. You could just bronze up your skin like this, and be good to go. A little bit like this too, like this. Go with contour. That is the end of my video. I hope you guys don't mind that I failed that challenge, that 5-minute challenge. There was no way that was happening. I should have known that yesterday when I had that plan in my head that I thought I was going to beat it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!